I remember talking to my best friend, and she told me a story about her mom. She worked at this company. After she gave birth to her first child, she got this new contract from the company that she worked. In the contract, it said that she can't be pregnant anymore if she wants to stay work there. I remember thinking, why? Why is it that women can get pregnant when they want to work at a company, but men can? Because men can also get children. And why is it that women can't get pregnant without getting fired?
My mom used to work at a finance company as the head of finance. She had to interview new applicants for this vacancy that was open in her department. Did this together with someone from human resources, and one of the applicants, a male, came in and focused entirely on our male colleague. And her colleague even told him, like, I'm just from human resources and this is going to be your boss. I pointed to my mom. The applicant still focused entirely on the men, and then he didn't get the job because my mom had to decide who was going to get it. And during my mom's current job, she's a controller at this health institution. She has to communicate with a lot of people, and I always refer to her in emails like Mr., like most of the time, just because people think a controller is a man, just like director, CEO. There is not like a female and male version of the word. People just assume she's a man just because she get that title.
I was supposed to be working on the setup of the master's program, and I was supposed to be developing the research class. And all of a sudden, this man was going to work with me on it. I had a meeting with him, and I asked him, how did he think we should go about doing this? And he told me that he wanted to go about discussing the philosophy of the program. And I said, well, the philosophy of the program is already set, so there's no need to discuss that. But he really wanted to. I said, fine, okay, tell me what your idea of the philosophy of the program is. So he started telling me, and I said, okay, great, now what do you think about the class? He started telling me what he thought, and I disagreed with him. It sounds so simple now, but we were sitting in one of the coffee rooms, and the door was open. He told me, who do you think you are? You can't disagree with me. I was just like, and you guys know me, so you know that my face tells you everything. I said, why are you behaving this way? And he said, who do you think you are to question me? And he got up and he stormed out. I was so shocked by his behavior, and my students happened to be sitting out there in the common area, and they heard everything. And they were like, Dr. Sandy, are you all right? I was so shocked. I knew that they had seen me and had heard what had happened, but I just was so surprised by the whole thing. And so I went and I spoke to the HR people about it. They told me, well, there was really nothing to do, and did I really want to make a problem out of it? Because, this is just the way things are here. It does happen all the time, but guys, it happens here in Dutch society all the time. Women are less. Women are not equal to men. And people are socialized that way, so they don't even understand that it's happening. Why is it that there are hardly any women in the C-suite here in the Netherlands? It's because there is discrimination, and it's societal discrimination.
I remember that I was at work. I was just sitting on the hallway. There's like this bench in the hallway where you can sit. I was on my phone just talking to a friend of mine, and I remember my colleague was walking through the hallway. He was like passing me, but he just stopped in front of me, and I was like, he's gonna ask me something. But suddenly he just grabbed me by the back of my head, kind of like pushed my head to his crotch. I remember like, whoa, what's going on? And he was just laughing, and he just walked away with his other colleague. And I remember being so disgusted and violated. I just couldn't imagine that I was in this situation in 2019. I was talking with my boss about it, and he said to me that it was all in my head and it was just a joke. I shouldn't react too heavy on this situation. And I was there like, but it's not funny, it's not a joke, it's just, I felt embarrassed. I couldn't laugh at all.